was a lesson. Then maybe we should open up the sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear you and I hear me. Yeah, nothing else in between. Yeah, try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen. We don't listen when we talk. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. Don't ask me to leave, 'cause I wanna stay. We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear you and I hear me. Yeah, nothing else in between. Yeah, try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen. We don't listen when we talk. We don't listen. We don't listen when we talk.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we are back with our Ultimate Decades Challenge and we are in the year 1350. We have made it to a new decade and we are going to take a look at our new family portrait and then we are going to jump right in. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing fantastic and I am just getting started here into this new decade and I'm super excited to be doing it with you guys. I can't believe we have already made it into 50 years in this save file. That is so amazing. We have had a lot that has happened in the 50 years that we have been in this save file. We've had a lot of babies born, we've had a lot of deaths, we've had a lot go on. And I am hoping that we're going to continue to have more things happen. Hi Tracy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So I am hoping that we're going to have a lot more survivals. We are going to have some babies that are being born in the stream today, and I'm really hoping that the dice are kind to us and that they're going to survive, because 1351 is going to be another year that's going to kind of be rough on us. And so I'm just really hoping that 1350 is going to be a good year for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our picture here. I just want to show you guys. So we have our new photograph and we have everyone here in the family. So this here in the middle is our Arundel family, and then we have all of our other families. We have our Shoemaker family, the Berman family, the monastery is here, and then we have our who is this over here? The McNally family and Arundel family. We have the Harding family, the Like family. Here is our Petechia family, the McNulty. She's Dahlia just by herself. And then we have our Von Schwans over here in the corner. And up here, this is the two gentlemen that are in the war camp. So, as you can see, we have kind of gotten a little bit smaller in 1350 than we were in 1340. It really kind of wiped us out, so we're now having to rebuild a little bit. So I am hoping that by us having some of our babies in 1350, it's going to help us get up a little bit, and we will obviously go ahead and start rebuilding. So that being said, we are going to take a look at our spreadsheet. And for 1350, straight out of the bat here, we do have some, as we know, we had Joanna Harding that was born at the end of the last stream. We ended in the first part of 1350, and that's kind of where we left it off. It was like midnight, and she was born. And so we do have a birthday for Emery Petechia. He is going to be rolling to age up to a child. He's currently living in the monastery, and so we will go and roll for Emery. We also need to roll for Catherine Arundel and see if she can age up to a young adult. And Dahlia McNulty, we're going to be aging or rolling to see if she can age up to an adult today. And then for April of 1350, we're going to roll to see if Frederica Arundel and Gerald Arundel can age up to toddlers. And we're going to get Juliana to try for another baby this year. And then we have Hamlin McGrath also rolling for a birthday to see if he can age up to a toddler as well. So that is it for our birthdays for the year. And so let's go ahead and see for our rolls for the families and see if they can go ahead and age up or not. So we will start that now. Let me do that really quickly. All right, so if we roll for Emery, he needs to, if he rolls a 4 or a 13, he will die. So let's go ahead and give it a roll. And Emery rolls a 9, so Emery does live. So we will go ahead and put Emery on that he gets to live. We love that. So he gets to live for 28 days. All right. And then we have, like I said, Catherine Arundel. She can't roll a 3, 7, or a 19. She rolls a 12, so Catherine also gets to live. She gets 40 days. And then for Dahlia, she has to roll between a 1 to 9 in order to live. She rolls a 6, so she also gets to live. And she also lives or gets 40 days. All right, so we have everyone here on the timeline for today's birthdays, and so let's go ahead and go over into the game, and we will let everyone that needs to be aged up get aged up. So first we're going to go into the monastery and we're going to age up little Emery. And he is going to be aged up into a child and be given his makeover. How's work for you, Tracy? Have you been busy? All right, so we are here at the monastery. We are just going to go over here with little Emery, and we are going to go ahead and age him up to a child. So let's set his age as a child and go ahead and let him have his little birthday here. All right, and he is going to need an aspiration and a trait to replace intelligent. He is going to be mean. And I'm going to give him the social. We are going to do, let's do child delinquent since he's going to be mean. And let's go ahead and hop into Cass and give him his makeover. And he's got a lot of gifts that were sent to him. Alright, and let's just find out which eyelashes are on him. I think it's these. Alright, and then I'm at work, bored out of my brain, and yes, you've been busy. Why are you bored out of your brain? So he grew up with like long curly hair. I can't remember what hair he had as a toddler. I think I'm going to give him this hair because it's a little less textured than the other one. So I'm going to do that. And because he's a Petechia, he is going to be in green. Hi, Leah Maria. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So we'll put him in green clothes. Alright, so here's Emery Petechia aged up to a child with his meanness. And I'm just going to get his photo for the family tree. And we will go ahead and hop over to the McNulty residence and we'll age up Dahlia to an adult. I think she probably already is an adult, but we're just going to give her a little bit more gray to her hair and make her look a little bit older. So we'll just go and hop over to her residence and do that. You're not well. Why not? What's wrong? All right, so here is the McNulty residence. We are going to just actually go into manage worlds with her because, like I said, she's already an adult. As you can see, it says she is an adult here. She does already have a little bit of gray hair, but I'm just going to give her a little bit more. So let's go into the accessories, and I just want to give her a little bit more gray hair. Maybe like, okay, that might be a little too much. Maybe that's not enough. That's a little too much as well. It might not work with this hair. We might have to change her hair. Let's see what hair I can give her. Maybe I can change her to this hair, and then give her like that amount of gray. Grandma drama. Oh, you sat in an office watching CTV with no one to talk to, and the scary thing I have to do is when you have to search the mark. Oh. What do we think of this amount of gray in her hair? I think that's good. She's 40 now, so I mean, that being said, I'm, you know, not that gray, but I'm gonna go ahead and do like that. I think that's good. Let's check her hair out. I think maybe the first one is better, actually, the one that I had it on. Let's change her hair on this one. I've got to find it. I hate when it doesn't just change their hair with every single one. There it is. All right. I think that looks good. Okay. All right. And then we need to age up Catherine Arundel to a young adult. So we'll go into our main household so we can do that. As long as she isn't pregnant, we should be able to age her up. But if she is pregnant, then obviously we won't be able to do that. So we'll just have to see if it will let us. I know they had tried for a baby, so she may not be able to age up. And I spelled her name wrong on our sheet here, so I'm going to just fix that. She's Catherine with an A, not with an E. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and age her up. Yeah, it won't let me age her up. Okay, so she must be pregnant. It's not telling me she's pregnant, but it doesn't give me the option to age her up, so she must be expecting. So surprise, I guess we're about to have a baby. Let's get her down here, and we are going to have her cook some food. I found that silly that we can't age pregnant Sims. Yeah, I know. Get down here and cook something. She's like, I don't really want to cook anything. I know you don't, but we need you to cook something. So come down here and cook. Oh, he's coming down to cook. He's making chips and salsa. I swear these Sims and their love of the chips and salsa. I don't know what it is, but every time they're hungry, they come down here and they try to make chips and salsa. I really do want you to make pottage. So come down and make some pottage for the family. She's like, there are no counters available for me to do that. Well, here, let me help you. There, now there is. All right, so she's making some pottage. We love that. He's making chips and salsa. I don't know what the deal is with that, but, you know, clearly they have an obsession with chips and salsa, and so he is making some chips and salsa. So we are in 1350. It is about 4 o'clock in the morning, and we are just in January of 1350, and we are just getting ourselves going here. As we know, we have little Elias, who will be aging up. When is Elias going to age up? He's going to age up in 1353. So he still has a little bit of time before he ages up. And then we have little Juliana. She is feeling really tired. She really does need to get herself some rest. I'm just going to have her take herself a little bit of a nap here on this bench. Well, I don't know why she's refusing to go and have herself a little bit of a sleep, but it is so early and she's so tired. She's like, I have a stinky diaper too, but nobody is taking care of her. And then Gerald is going to, at some point, need someone to feed him. Oh my God, look at these precious infants cuddled up together. Are they not the cutest thing ever? That is so sweet. So they are sleeping in the floor because no one put them in the cribs, but they're sleeping together all snuggled up, and I think that is the most precious thing. So he's just having a little bit of pottage. He did make his chips and salsa, but he's not eating it. So I don't know why he even made it. But everyone is going to go ahead and grab a serving of this pottage. We love it. Why don't you come grab yourself a serving as well, Juliana? And then we'll have John go up and feed the infants because they're going to need some feedings as well. I almost don't want to wake the infants up because they look so precious. But I have to because they actually do need to be fed. But I just don't want to wake them because they're so cute. Okay, I'm going to take a photo though. Like, look at that adorableness. So cute. All right. Okay. So you're going to have to come and wake up Gerald and then give him a feed because he is feeling quite hungry. Iris isn't as hungry as Gerald is, but Gerald is feeling quite hungry. So John, come upstairs when you're done eating and wake up Gerald, and we will give him a little bit of a feed. Catherine's just spending a little bit of time with Elias, which is great. We love that. But I am going to get him to come on out and take care of Oh, Nally like has gone into labor. I think we're going to probably see a lot of this hopping. We're going to be going through a lot of having to go and see a lot of different Sims in the beginning here because we're going to have a lot of babies. So let's go to the like residence and see Nale. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Is that right, Leah Maria? Is it Nale? Because she is expecting her baby. All right, so we'll go to the like residence and we will let her have her baby. Super exciting. I can't wait. And we'll see if her and baby get to survive. Fingers crossed that works out as, you know, planned. Yes. Okay, good. I am hoping that we have lots of survivals in this because I really, really want them to survive. All right, so let's go ahead and go up here to her, and we are, look how cute she looks with that bump. Oh my goodness. All right, so we are just going to have her baby, so we'll let her do that. She's like, oh my gosh, and he is freaking out. Sten's like, oh my gosh, you would think that he'd be used to this by now, but clearly he's not. All right, so she is in labor. She's like, oh my gosh, this is a lot more painful than I thought it was going to be. All right, and they are having a boy. I love that. All right, so we are having a boy. I need a boy name. You guys want to give me a boy name in the chat for Nale and Sten's first child, and it's a boy, which is fantastic. And it is Thursday, so we will have to put that on that day. As far as suggested names for boys, I do have a long list. I think we were on like the K names. So we could name this baby, if you don't have a name suggestion, we could name this baby oh, I have so many. There are so many K names. Yesterday at work at the Halloween festival, you dressed up as a nun. Oh, that's fun. We could name this baby Kendrick. If you don't have a name suggestion. Kendrick. All right, and so let's go ahead and see if mom and baby are going to make it. We are going to go ahead and pull up the dice, and we will see if they are going to make it. So as we know, mom can't roll a 1. She rolls a 3, so Nale survives. Baby needs to roll an odd number or an 8, 10, or 20 to survive. Baby rolls a 15, so baby lives. We freaking love that. Okay, let me put the baby on the timeline. All right, baby is going to be listed here. And, oh, wrong color. Baby will be listed here. Okay. And then we will put the baby on the spreadsheet. So Nale had Kendrick. In January of 1350. And he is British. We freaking love that. All right, and so because he lived, she will try again on this day. For a baby. All right, we have updated everything. We're going to go ahead and get her to feed the baby, and we will age the baby up and obviously give the baby its makeover as an infant. We freaking love it. She is super happy. It says here she is happy from her new baby. No moment in a Sim's life is more joyous than the birth of a child. Hello, historical queen. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have just given birth to little Kendrick Like, who has survived his little death roll, which is fantastic. We are just aging him up to an infant here, where he will live as an infant for his 8 days. Mom is super thrilled that her baby has survived. And Stin is quite ecstatic as well. Kendrick is going to be a calm infant. These Sims like to watch the world, are less likely to cry or become angry, and don't grow tired of activities as easily as other infants. However, they are less likely to explore the world on their own. All right, and it looks like he got the red hair from his mama. We love that. So let's hop into Cass and give him his little makeover and put him in his little white clothing outfits and get his photo for the family tree. Oh, how cute he is. We're gonna give him this skin, maybe in the darker skin tone, or maybe like the medium skin tone. And then we will give him he's so cute. All right, and let's go ahead and put him in his outfits. They are white because they're the Like family, and we will have him all dressed up in his little outfits. He will be super cute, and we will love it. Let's put him in this one for his formal, his sleep, and party, his hot weather, and his cold weather. All right, and let's get his little photo. I don't know, who do you think? I think he looks a little bit like his mom. He definitely got his mother's eyes and hair. He's so cute. Mackenzie, you wanted his name to be Mackenzie? I can rename him. Mackenzie. Like. Okay, let me get it updated on the sheet. Mackenzie. Like. And then let me update this. Mackenzie like. All right, so I have updated the baby's name to Mackenzie on everything, and so we will have little Mackenzie here. So let me get a new picture with his current name. All right, there we go. Because I will update the Family Echo family tree after the stream, and so I will want to make sure that I have the correct name and everything. So that'll be perfect. All right, so we are here in the Like family. They just had their little one. We love that. They are super happy. It looks like it says the baby's here. That's it. Now Sten has a new baby. It looks acceptably cute and will give a new dynamic to Sten's life. Sometimes change is welcome. And she is super happy from having a new baby, but she is having some postpartum pain. And she also is dealing with some breastfeeding pain. So we love that. I guess he bit her. And Jalissa Arundel has now gone into labor. So let's head over to that family and let Jalissa have her baby. Lots of babies are going to be born. We are loving it. All right, so this is the Arundel home. Let's go ahead and go let Jalissa have her baby. She's like very uncomfortable because she's in labor. She's like, you have got to be kidding me. I was not expecting this. I know you weren't, girl. A lot of births happening. Every family that, like every single widow that I got married, consummated their marriage and got themselves pregnant. So everybody is having babies now, all at the same time. So we had a couple that were that had their babies at the end of 1349. The rest of them are going to have their babies now in 1350. So I expect a lot of births to be happening. So here is Jalissa. She is giving birth to her little one. We freaking love that. She also is quite hungry, so we're going to have to make sure she gets something to eat. But she has also had a boy, which we love. We love the fact that they're having a little heir. Because as we know, he had a little girl with Bronwyn. So now he has an heir. We love that he has an heir. What do we want to name Hugh's heir? You're beautiful, by the way. I'm beautiful, by the way? Oh, thank you. What do we want to name? What do we want to name Hugh's heir? We could name Hugh's heir anything, I suppose. Again, we're on the K's. We're on K names currently. So we didn't use Kendrick. We could use Kendrick, or you guys could give me a name suggestion if you have any names that you have kind of kicking around that you want us to use. What do you think? What do you think we should name him? I'll give you a few minutes to give me a name because I jumped in really quickly and then Tracy didn't have a chance to give me that name until after I'd already named the baby. Cash. Okay. Cash it is. And Alaric. Okay, we're going to have more babies, so I'm going to write Alaric down, and the next baby that we have, we'll do an Alaric. If it's a boy, obviously. Cash. Oh, and I need a girl name. There, she had twins. Holy crap. We have a girl name. Cash, and let's do Katya. Katya. They're both K names, but I like Katya. Cash and Katya Arundel. I hate when they have twins because I have to roll for the mom twice. Celestina. Celestina I like too. Celestina. Alright. Okay, we only had 2, so that's good. At least she didn't have like triplets. Good grief. Alright, Celestina and Cash. Let's go ahead and roll for them and see if they are going to live. So first we're going to roll for mom. We're going to roll for her twice. She can't roll a 1. So 1 and 2. Mom lives through both births, which we love. Now the babies have to roll an odd number or an 8, 10, or 20 to survive. So we'll roll for Cash first. Okay, Cash dies. And we'll roll for Celestina for next, and she lives. All right, so let's put all this on the timeline because, oh, you guys couldn't see the dice. Okay, well, crud. I didn't have the dice up. Let me re-roll for you guys. We'll give them a second chance. How about that? Since you guys couldn't see the dice. All right, so we'll roll for mom. 1, 2. She still survives. We love that. And we'll roll for Cash. He still rolled an even number, so he still dies. And Celestina, she still rolls an odd, so she still lives. Okay. Very good. All right, so we will put on the spreadsheet here that Cash dies. Cash Arundel died. And Celestina Arundel and then we'll add her here as well. And then we just need to add 1 extra row here because she had twins. All right, so we have Cash Arundel. And is it still January? Yes. January of 1350. And Cash is deceased in January of 1350. And British, Irish, and stillborn. And he's a twin. And then we have Celestina, Arundel, January of 1350, and she is alive, and she is British Irish, and she is a twin. All right, and let's just update this here to purple. Perfect. Okay, so we have updated the spreadsheet. Now we just need to, unfortunately, create a wheel of baby girl and boys that people suggest. Okay. I actually have a couple of names suggested, I have a suggested name list on the spreadsheet, so far, the only name that I have is Alaric and Beatrice that you guys have suggested. I'll show you. See? These are the names that you guys have suggested that I haven't used yet. Alaric and Beatrice. So I haven't done a wheel, but I can do a wheel if you guys want me to. Do you guys want me to make a wheel? If so, I'm going to need a lot more names, because right now I only have the 2. Unless I put all of these suggested names on a wheel. Like these names I could put on a wheel. But I don't know if you guys want me to do that or not. These are just the suggested names that came with this spreadsheet. Up to you guys what you want me to do. Let me know in the comments. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and we have to kill Cash, and Beatrice has to be aged up. So let's figure out which one is which. Which one is which? That's Celestina. So Cash, you have to go. Sorry, baby. And you need to come. And she's like, I need to eat. All right, we're going to let her eat something, and then we will have her feed her baby when she's done. Is she eating? Yes. All right, so she's eating, and then she's going to feed her baby. All right, perfect. So we'll let her eat that. She's starving to death. She's like, I'm so hungry right now. Did you eat? She's like, I didn't eat. I can't see her on my mic. Okay, seriously, you need to eat something. Cash is very hungry. Well, Cash is a stillborn, so that's fine. Beatrice is probably hungry too, and yet, Jaleesa, you are starving yourself. You really could have gone ahead. No, we're not going to school. I downloaded a new mod in my game so that they won't go to school, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet because I haven't been in the game to play. So I have to figure out how to do that. So there's that. All right, let's go ahead and we will age him up. Okay. And then the Von Schwans have gone into labor, so we will go over there as well. As soon as we finish this makeover, we will go over there. One baby at a time. You know what I'm saying? One baby at a time. All right, Celestina is going to be Sunny. These Sims are bursting with smiles and giggles and enjoy engaging with other Sims, but they do require more social attention. We freaking love that. She also, it looks like, got red hair like her mom. Let's go into Cass and give her her makeover. What are you hmming, Leah Maria? What are you saying about? All right, let's see what she looks like. She needs to take this skin off. And I need to give her, like, I think maybe this skin. And I want these eyelashes on her. She has red hair. So let's figure out what hair I want to give her. How about this one maybe? Or I mean, they both have red hair, so the likelihood was that she was going to have red hair. So is that red enough? Maybe. Not, maybe not. All right. Red hair and dark brown eyes. And this family is pink, so we're going to put them in the pink clothing. Put her in the pink clothing. All right, and she's going to wear, I'm going to put her in that outfit. Hot weather. All right, little one, let's get your photo. This is Celestina. She's super cute. And let's go ahead and hop back into the game, and we're going to go to the Von Schwan family, and we're going to let them have their baby. Super fun. So many babies. Back to back to back to back to back. We'll catch us a break. Okay, we're coming. We're coming. Next baby girl, Crystal, and the boy, Christopher. Okay. I hear noises outside. It was Amazon delivering a bird cage that you bought for your grandma. Ah. All right, so we are going to the Von Schwan family. She is going into labor now. It is her time to shine. Let's hope that she survives her childbirth, which I would assume that she probably would because, you know, she's immortal and all, but, you know, you can never tell. I want to take a look at that, actually. Yeah. They still roll a 1 for a birth. Okay. All right, Elise. Let's get you to have a baby. Have your baby.
Oh, just.
Do you not have a crib in this house? Like, hold on. Let me find out if there's no crib. We might have to get her one. Let me get her a crib. I haven't gone through this house and updated it to make it like time period appropriate, so there's that. I will have to do that, but for now we'll just throw them a crib in here. Okay. Come up here and have your baby. She's like, oh, thank God, because I was about to burst.
Oh. Nibana. Oh.
I should have gotten you a little bit fancier of a crib, considering you have a higher station in life. Being that you're a little fancier, you're not a peasant. But, you know, it was the first one I saw. It was the first one I grabbed. It is what it is. And she's having a boy as well. So the next name that was given to us was Alaric. So I'm going to go with Alaric for this one. And then we'll have Crystal and Christopher. I've got Alaric von Schwan. All right. And we are going to roll for and then we've got Christopher, and girl names is Crystal. I can't type, but Crystal. Okay, and we are going to roll for mom. So let us pull the dice up. So she can't roll a 1. Mom rolls a 3. So mom survives. Baby needs an odd number or an 8, 10, or 20 to survive. Baby rolls a 13. Baby gets to live. So we will put the baby on here again for 1350 Thursday. We have Alaric von Schwan. And down here we'll put him again, Alaric von Schwan. And then we'll put him on here. January of 1350. He's alive and he is British. He's a single birth. All right, we have once again had a healthy baby that has lived, and we are going to feed this baby and age him up to an infant. Look how happy she is. She's like, oh my gosh, this is so great. She's having aching after pains though, so we love that. We don't love that, but it is what it is. This is sometimes what happens when you have a baby. You don't necessarily bounce right back and just feel great. You have pain afterwards. It hurts. Having babies is uncomfortable. So that is very realistic. All right, she is feeding this baby. We're going to go ahead and age him up. Alaric is going to turn into a little bit of an infant here, and we're going to give him his makeover. We have our first heir of this new family, which is fantastic. Like, she's like, yay, it's happening. You're becoming an infant. You survived. We love it. Really, you're taking photos with your notebook. We love that. All right, and he is going to be cautious. These Sims appreciate the familiar but are slow to warm up to new experiences, locations, and Sims. All right, we love that. He got his black hair. So he took after Dad, I suppose, a little bit. And let's modify and cast and give him his makeover. Put him in his orange and get his photo. Is that all of the babies that are to be born? I can't say. Because I don't really know. Honestly, I really don't know. Let's go ahead and get this skin off of you because it's the wrong skin. And we'll put you in... Oh, you're very pale. You're a very pale baby. You definitely got that from your mom. All right. Let us give you these eyelashes. Definitely look like your mom. All right. So, pale like mom, mom's eyes, but hair like dad. I'm going to give him a different hair. I think I want him to have a different hair. Maybe like this hair. Or this hair. These eyebrows. Okay, and let's put you in your orange. He's cute. He's just really, really pale, like Elise Marie. Maybe I should give him a little blush to try to, like, liven him up a little bit. It didn't really help, did it? Okay, well, that's little Alaric. He's super pale. All right. I don't know if he is a vampire or not either. We will know that, I guess, when he becomes a little bit older. Or do you instantly know if they're a vampire? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not a vampire because Conrad's human, right? So, I mean, you know, the chances of him being a vampire are probably, you know, they're half and half. So, there's that. Conrad has not yet been turned, but he does want her to turn him into a vampire. Where is Elise Marie? Where is she? She's disappeared. I'm fairly certain that she can turn him. Cause hallucination. Wow. But I have to keep looking and see if she can or not. I could have sworn that I got her to no, I don't want that. It says I have to take weaknesses, but I don't know. How many weaknesses do I need? Why won't it let me? I have all of the weaknesses, but it won't let me. I just want to control, like, create a vampire. Why won't it let me confirm this? I don't know how I'm gonna turn him into a vampire if it won't let her do it. That's strange. Okay, well, we'll have to figure that out. I don't really know. But in the meantime, let's go check in on our main family. You know who I should ask is Serenity, because she plays with vampires all the time. So I'll have to ask her why it won't let me make her able to create vampires. But yeah, I do want Conrad to go ahead and get her to turn him into a vampire, and yet it is causing me difficulty to get to do that. So I don't know what the problem is. So we'll have to look into that further. Or maybe we can get Taylor's mother to do it, because there's a good possibility one of the other vampires in town will be able to turn him. We'll have to see. Alright, so we are back with our main family, and you're late for school. Well, you're not going to school, so it's irrelevant. I also need to figure out that portion of the mod. How do I do that? Okay, can you... let's see. No. Travel, no. Quit school. There you go. And then you can also quit school. Alright, let's get them both to quit school. It will be perfect. Alright, so they are just going to be quitters together. We love that. Okay, so they are quitting school. I'm going to get him to go out and clean the coops and collect the eggs. We need both of those things to be done. And that's what I was doing before everyone started going into labor. So we'll just continue on with that. I'm going to get you to come out here and repair the clothesline because it is busted up. You can come out and clean this cow shed. We love it. How are you, Juliana? Juliana's good. Gerald is good. Iris is great. We love it. Everyone is doing good. John, why don't you actually change into your day clothes? Instead of just, you know, spending all day long in your pajamas. He's like, do I have to? I really enjoy sometimes just spending all day in my sleep robe. I would really wish you wouldn't. I would really, really wish that you wouldn't. Alright, so we are about 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. When tomorrow comes, April, we have 2 more birthdays that we need to do. We will be rolling for Frederica Arundel and Gerald Arundel. So our little Gerald is going to be aging up to a toddler. And Frederica, which is Hugh's little girl, and with Bronwyn, is going to be aging up to a toddler. So that will be super exciting to see if they will be aging up. All right. She is emotionally mindful. Finding emotional control is a journey. You've taken the first step, but to gain true emotional control requires more slow time through various thoughtful activities. Okay, well, why don't you actually clean the cow, feed the cow, and milk the cow while you're out here? I know that you are kind of busy doing other things, but you can go ahead and clean the cow and milk the cow and do all those things. And I'm going to get you to come out and take care of the bees. I know that you hate our bees. I know that, you know what, technically our bees hate you, but it does need to be taken care of. We'll get you to come and help with the bees when you're done with the cow. So everyone can work together, band together for our garden here. And our bees and things like that. Everything else, I don't think we need to do anything for it. You're going to come talk to the plants. Other than that, I think our plants are great. Alright, he can do a little bit of researching on the plants. She is going to do what? After that, maybe you can do a little bit of cleaning up in the house because it is a little bit dirty. There is food in here, so that's great. So then maybe you can get a little bit of washing done. Alright, so we've got some milk and we have some eggs. Hatchable eggs. Okay, let's put those in the coop. Everyone is getting attacked by the bees. And Elias is like, why are the bees so angry? Why do they have to attack us? And John's like, well, they don't want us messing with their honey, so they're trying to protect their home. And he's like, oh, well, why do we mess with their honey if they don't want us messing with their honey? Why don't we just leave their honey alone? And he's like, well, because we need the honey for food, and sometimes we make cakes and things with our honey, and so technically we need the honey. And he's like, we don't absolutely need their honey. We're just taking their things, and they're upset about it. If we just left them be, get it? Be, ha ha ha. Then they wouldn't mess with us and they wouldn't sting us. And he's like, well, that's true, but we do need their honey to make things. And so that's why we mess with them. So Elias is trying to talk some reason into John, like, let's just leave the bees alone and then they'll stop attacking us. And John's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. All right, Elias, why don't you come over here and go fishing for a little bit? I think maybe you might have a little bit of fun doing that. And Catherine is just going to do a little bit of laundry. I don't know. I think you need to give Juliana a little bit of a bath. She is clearly a little bit dirty. And so let's give her a bath. She's so uncomfortable from being stung by the bee. Ouch, pesky bee stings are the worst, but it's hard to resist the spoils of honey. And she's uncomfortable from her postpartum pain from where she did have the baby. She is really, really feeling some pain from that. Go ahead and move this laundry to the line. She's like, well, it's not going to dry. It's raining out. Yeah, I know. I get it. Let's go ahead and make some boiled eggs because those don't spoil. So we'll have some eggs for everyone. He's getting a little bit of fishing in, which we love. He's in a fine mood. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to delete that I forgot to delete that, this. I forgot to delete this. So I'm going to delete it now. They're constantly trying to repair it. Oh, what did you catch? An orchid. Nice. He has caught 4 hatchable eggs, but they're spoiled. So we're going to go ahead and sell those. But we do have 11 eggs in his inventory that we're going to put in the fridge. All right. We love that. And 6 honeys that we're going to put in the fridge as well in his inventory. We love that. So how is Gerald? Gerald is good other than the fact, no, Gerald's not good. You're going to have to go up and take care of Gerald. You never did give her a bath. Why are you not doing what I told you to do with her? I told you to bathe her, and you're just ignoring her. Go give her a bath. He better do it. He better go and give that child a bath. Alright, these children need to be woken up and fed. So I will get Catherine to come up and handle that because honestly, John better go take care of Juliana because Juliana is stinky. Alright, go ahead and feed Iris and you can also feed Gerald. Very good. I'm so glad that you decided to give her a bath and listen to me. Alright, it is almost 4 o'clock. Your needs are good aside from the fact that, you know, well, I mean, technically you could stand to use the washroom and, you know, I'll let you do that. You're feeling a little bit hungry, so after you feed the baby, you can go eat. You are... Why are you so angry, Elias? Poor Juliana is in a world of trouble. She's got to pee, she's hungry, she's tired, she's stuck in this bathtub. You know, she's like, I wish you'd hurry up and bathe me so I can go eat and do the things that I need to do. Alright, so she's going to go and get herself a bite to eat, and then we'll get her to go upstairs and get a bath. And get to bed. I'm going to get her to also ask him to do some potty help. Clearly, she needs to be potty trained. Alright, so you have fed both of the babies. We love that. Now you need to go get yourself something to eat. Go ahead and go get yourself some food. You're going pee. We love it. Can you now go and potty train Juliana? Both of the infants are in bed. They're doing great. We love it. What are you doing, Elias? Why don't you come up here and play? Oh, Juliana has passed out. Like, just completely passed out. Potty train Juliana. Juliana's like, I don't care about my diaper. I'm using my diaper. He's like, no, use the potty. We're going to use the potty. And she's like, do I look like I care about this? And he's like, no, but you really do need to be potty trained. Poor John. She's not listening to you, clearly. the strict family dynamic that you two have is clearly not working. She's like, you're not strict enough, because clearly I don't care about you being strict with me. Alright, so after he potty trains her, everyone's going to go ahead and head off to bed. It is starting to get really late. Why are you not eating? Oh my gosh. I swear, I just give up. I really do. Alright, let's get her in here and she can make something to eat because, you know, she's starving. I mean, she could obviously have a boiled egg, but she's being difficult. Alright. You're done pottying with the baby. You can go to bed. And so can you go downstairs and have yourself a boiled egg. I don't know why you guys refuse to eat the boiled eggs. They are edible. You can actually eat them. She's like, we don't really want them though. Ridiculous. Alright, then you can go to bed. And then you can take a bath and then you can go to bed. It is 11 o'clock at night and almost the next day. Are you okay? Why are you crying? She's sad. Why are you so sad? You're sad because you're awake. Well, go to sleep. See how easy that is? You also need to go to the washroom. Is she pregnant? No, but she has the baby blues. She says she feels a little blue lately now that the baby has come. Oh. Well, that's not necessarily ideal. Elias, you need to go to the washroom. He's like, I'm cleaning the house. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Catherine has contracted an illness. It seems to be a mild case, so she should get rest. Drink some orange juice or tea. What's wrong with her? It never tells me what's actually wrong with them, just that they're sick. So I hate that, but she has gotten an illness. Oh, she's got gas and giggles illness. She feels extremely awful. Great. We love that. All right, it is technically Friday, and we have to roll for Gerald, our little infant, to see if he can become a toddler, and we need to roll for Frederica. So I'm going to just pause the game here, and we're going to pull up our dice, and we're going to roll for them. So let's pull that up. So for them, they need to, if they roll a 1, 4, 8, 12, or 15, they die. So let's roll for Frederica first. She rolls a 9, so she lives. And for Gerald, he rolls a 9, so he lives. Perfect. And they get 16 days. All right, so they will both be children on this day. All right, so we can go ahead and age them up. I believe they're the only ones that are aging up today. Yes, they are. So we can go ahead and age up Gerald in the morning once he wakes up, which it looks like he's already awake. So we will go ahead and age him up and give him his little makeover. Where are you, little Gerald? He is so smelly. He really is. So let's hop into Cass and give Gerald his makeover. He's so cute. All right, he is going to, as a toddler, be spoiled. Well, imagine that. All right, let's go ahead and give him his little makeover here, and then we will put his little blue outfits on him. Oh, he's so cute. He's got really curly hair. All right, so for his blue outfits, all right, there's little Gerald. So adorable. Okay, and now we have us another little toddler in the house. He's stuck in the crib, which is not necessarily a good thing. Let's go ahead and reset him. There we go. All right. He is sad because he was outshined. That was it. Big deal. Gerald's been doing that for years. Okay. Why is he so sad? He definitely needs to have his diaper changed. Oh, it doesn't need to be changed. Okay, maybe he just needs to get a bath. He's gonna go play with his dolls. We love that. Alright, so everyone is getting a little bit of rest here in the family, but John is going to give him a bath because he's like, well, he's playing, so I guess I'm not going to give him a bath. Really? Fine. Catherine is now in her second trimester. No, she's not. She's in her first trimester. It says she's eating for 2. She'll be in her second trimester in 24 hours. All right, but it says, it is thrilling to discover a life growing inside you. So she is pregnant. We love that. She is really sick, though. She's got a fever, and she's got the gas and giggles, and I don't know how to get rid of that, but she's also nauseous, and she is losing the battle of her belly. We don't like that. I don't know how to make her better, but that's not necessarily a good thing. Why don't you please give this little one a bath? Gerald and John have a strict family dynamic. It seems to me that you have a strict family dynamic with everyone that you come into contact with, John. So there's that. Oh no, she's got like stripes and everything. Oh my goodness. She is really in rough shape. Look at her. She is really bad sick. The poor thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the other Arendelle household. I mean, I feel really bad for her, but we need to go age up Frederica Arendelle, and we're going to check on that family. She is so pathetically sad and sick. It's so bad. But we're going to go check on Hugh's family and age up Frederica and see what she looks like as a toddler and give her her little makeover. I feel so bad. All right, Hugh, let's go take a look at your children. And we need to see little Frederica. Age up to a toddler. All right, so let's hop into Cass and give Frederica her little makeover. All right, so for her, she is going to be carefree. And let's go ahead and give her her makeover here. All right, let's see about your hair. What hair do I want to give you? and you're in pink. Pink clothes for this family. All right, little Frederica. She's adorable. Okay. Everyone in this family is kind of hungry. Do you know how to cook? Maybe you should make something. Okay, she needs to feed the baby. So we've got them in this family, and they are just carrying on. They've got their two little ones. Obviously, she is Bronwyn's little girl, but oh, you need to quit school. But yeah, they are just carrying on with their lives. They just had their little one, and we've got little Frederica, who's just aged up to a toddler. So we love that. Hugh is loving life. He really is. He's got his two little girls, and it's beautiful. I mean, unfortunately, he did lose his heir Cash, and so he's like, you know, thinking to himself, we're going to have to continue to try for babies because I need to have an heir in this family. But he overall is thinking to himself, like, he's a lucky guy. He's got, you know, a family that he loves. He's got a wife he loves, and she's bearing him children. She's cooking him food. He's loving life. So things are good. Jalissa, you need to go and feed your baby, because if you don't, he's going to feed it a bottle. Don't feed Celestina a bottle. She needs to breastfeed her. Don't do it. Hugh, what did I say? Hugh's like, I'm not listening. She's starving. I have to feed her. I can't just let her be hungry. Just let Jalissa come and do it. Okay, just let her do it. Yes, she should skip school. She should. And she should come feed her baby. It is fine. You should come over here and work on a sculpture. That way she can take care of her baby and you're not in the way. And you can come over here and like ride your horse and play with your dolls and stack your stackable blocks, and it'll be great. We love it. So this family is just carrying on with their lives. We, in a few days' time, will be having them try for another baby because they did have, you know, this family, like this little one here. Usually I would have them try again in like 5 days' time if they had a baby survive. But because they had twins and one of them died, I may have them try a little bit sooner. Possibly. We'll see. So, but let's go ahead and hop back into our main household. I am assuming we are done with having babies arrive because we haven't had any come through in a little while. So I think we're done with babies happening for the time being. She had her baby. She had her baby. Don't know if she's pregnant or not, but yeah. They're not pregnant anymore. They are not pregnant, I don't think. She can't have babies. Oh, the Petechias need to have a baby. And maybe the McNallys need to have a baby too. They can't have kids. So maybe we're not done having babies. We'll see. We should still have maybe 2 more couples having babies. At least. Well, 3 if you count our main household. But I don't know that we'll have that baby in this stream because she just found out that she was having like a baby. And we're only, what, in our first trimester still? Yeah, we're only in our first trimester. So we definitely won't have the baby in this stream. Look at her. I mean, she is just looking pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. It is ridiculous. I feel so bad for her. And she's like, I'm not even going to try to mop that up because it's ridiculous. It's just, yeah. Alright, the baby had a blowout. We're going to get her in here. She's going to have to clean up this baby and give this baby a bath. Change this baby's diaper and then give her a bath. And tomorrow is our spring harvest. We love that. That's the only thing on our agenda tomorrow is our harvest. There's nothing else going on for the schedule for tomorrow other than maybe going and getting someone to try for a baby. That's really the only thing that we have going on. Or unless someone has a baby, like that's really the only thing we have on the schedule. And then on the last day of the year, we have Hamlin McGrath aging up to a toddler. That being said, we are, for whatever reason, it's taking forever for this time to pass in this stream. So I don't know if you guys want to continue on or if you want me to cut it short and just play the remainder of the year off camera and give you guys some updates on the community post. It's really up to you guys. You can let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Ooh, you need to throw that away. That is stinky diaperness. P.U. But yeah, so that's what we'll do. And then obviously the next video that we would have going on is going to be 1351 where we have, why are you doing that? Why would you pick it up and then throw it back down? We have a horrible disaster coming in 1351, which is not good for our families, and it's going to be really bad. So I'm not looking forward to that taking place, but, you know, 1351 has to happen. So there's that. Look how tired she is. Oh, the poor thing. Why don't you fix this instead of making her do it? You repair that line. Let her go to the loo. She is so sick. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for her. I'm gonna let her go to the bathroom and then grab a serving of eggs. And then maybe she should get, like, I don't know, some water or something. Something to maybe help her sickness a little bit. John, you can come out and deal with this cow because it is ridiculously gross. It needs to be fed and cleaned and milked something fierce. And Elias, you know what time it is. It's time for you to come deal with the chicken coop. He's like, why do I always have to clean up the chickens? That's your chore. It's what you do. When Juliana gets a little bit bigger, it'll be part of her chores as well, taking care of the chickens. It teaches responsibility. It's good for you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how sick she is. I really can't. She is starting to feel a little better, it says, but she does not look like she's feeling a little better. She really doesn't. But I'm glad she is starting to feel a little better. I guess that glass of water helped her, but she does not look like she feels better. I'm going to have her go ahead and make a serving of onion soup party size. She's hysterical. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. And I just broke their bloody sink, so he's gonna have to come repair that, but that's fine. We got 2 hatchable eggs. And she's made onion soup. I'm going to get someone to get a serving for Gerald. Grab a serving for Gerald. Because he can't walk the stairs. And he's starving. Like, absolutely starving. And she's also going to need to feed the little one. Come in here and feed her. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, you're feeding him her a bottle. Why are you doing that? Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, well, whatever he did, what he did. I can't change it now. All right, so we have taken care of the babies, I guess. They're eating, so we love that. Gerald is just eating a little bit of onion soup on his bed. We love that. Attend doctor's appointment. What? Okay. Whatever. I guess she's going to see her midwife. We love that. All right, you need to take a bath. So get yourself a bath and what was that noise? I don't know what it was all about. I don't understand, but that's okay. You need to go to bed. You are feeling really tired, so you need to go to bed, and you need to go to bed. And Catherine, you could stand to go to sleep as well. I mean, it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but you guys are acting like it's like 9 p.m. or something. This is ridiculous. Get a quick bath. You would think that these Sims just don't know how to take care of themselves. Oh, wait, that's because they don't. They never listen to anything that I tell them to do. All right, Elias is the only one that has great needs. What are you? Make a friendship bracelet? Let's get him to make a friendship bracelet. That sounds like a great plan. And then you can make a simple large hoop. You can do stick figures. That sounds like so much fun. We're going to get him to make some crafts because he's in a fantastic mood. Everyone else is shattered and dirty and not listening to a thing I say. He's just in a great mood. Look at him. He's like, I'm going to do some crafts. Let's do some cross stitching. We love it. He's getting some nimble fingers from doing this. We love that. I told you to take a bath. Go take a bath. Thank you. The cross stitch skill has been acquired. Great. I suppose your dad should put you in your crib, hey? But, you know, he didn't do that. He just left you here in the floor. Elias is like, if I could pick you up, little one, and put you in your crib, I totally would. But I can't because I'm just a child. So there's nothing I can do to help you. And he feels really bad about that, but he's only a little guy. There's nothing he can do. So he hates that. He really does. Can you go down and get yourself something to eat? And, you know, that way you can not starve to death. That would be great. Says the spotted cow is getting on in years. So because the spotted cow is getting on in years, we're going to sell spotted cow and trade it for meat. Or maybe, yeah, meat. Let's trade it for meat. I'm also going to check and see if there's any chickens that need to be traded because it's been a while since I've done that. And I don't like it when the Grim comes for the animals. Like, I would rather us actually use the products for them and not have the Grim just come and take them away because I just find that pointless. So we're going to do that. There's only 2 chickens that need to be traded, so we're going to do that. We're going to trade the cow, we're going to trade the chickens, and then I'm going to get everyone into bed for the evening. And yes, I know it can't be undone. That's fine. And yes. Goodbye, cow. Goodbye, chickens. Okay. And then go to bed. And then you can eat something, and then you can go to bed. And Elias, you need a bath, and then you can go to bed. Because literally it is 11 o'clock at night, and you guys all should get a little bit of rest because tomorrow is going to come very early, and it is time for the harvest, and you guys are going to have to do your harvest, and if you don't get some rest, you're all going to be exhausted. So I do want you to get some rest. So we'll get you up here, Elias, and we'll get you to go to bed, and everyone will get their sleep for the evening. Come on, come to bed. He's like, I'm out here playing with the pond. Go to bed. It's midnight. Poor Elias is like, I have to go to the bathroom. You need to go back to bed. Go night-night. It is 1 a.m. Go night-night. Catherine is slowly recovering from her illness. You already told me that once, but then she was still covered in lines. I don't believe you. All right, so it is Saturday. It is the next day. We are going to do our spring harvest, and then we're going to roll and see what our next season is going to be as far as for like our crop, because I think right now it's on a blight. I don't want to keep that, obviously. I want to have something else because a blight zone sucks really, really badly. So we'll do our harvest in the morning and get all of our crops pulled, and then we'll roll to see what our next crop season is going to bring us, and as far as like our soil or whatever. And then we are going to head over to the shoemaker house, and we're going to have them I think they need to be trying for a baby, so we'll see about getting them to try for a baby. And then we will continue on with the gameplay. Why are you crying? John now has contracted an illness. It seems to be fairly severe. Great. We love that. Oh dear. What are you doing out here? Just having herself a little playtime. We love that. Alright, she's just playing out here in the pond, having a good old time. Let's get her to maybe collect the honey and things, and the beeswax, while we wait for the harvest to come in. Collect your honey and your treatments. You can come help her do this. He's like, but I'm not well. Yes, maybe not. Maybe you're not well. But grab a serving of eggs, Juliana. Oh my gosh. Elias is literally about to pee himself. Alright, it is spring harvest, and let's see who wants to deal with the harvest. She does, and he does. Elias could care less, and the children can't do it. So we'll get both of them to participate in the harvest. She does not have enough experience to participate in the harvest, so I guess he will harvest. What is she gonna do? She's gonna have to participate as well, whether she has experience or not. Harvesting these things will get you more gardening experience. There, you've acquired the gardening skill. We love that. Okay. Good job. Now he's going to help. Both of you guys can harvest together, gather the crop up, and we will go ahead and open up our dice, and we are going to roll. We have to roll a d4. So let me get a d4 dice up and give it a roll. We rolled a 2, which means that we get, oh my gosh, guys, a 2 is great soil. That's amazing. I don't ever roll for great soil. I am thrilled right now. You have no idea how ecstatic that makes me. All right, we're going to change this from a blight zone to great soil. I'm super excited. Okay, great soil. Yay! That is so going to help us. All right, we love it. And I'm just going to do a quick save here. All right, have they all gone ahead and done the harvesting? Yes, they have. All of our harvest is done. We freaking love that. She's like, is the harvest done? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, that wasn't difficult. And he's like, well, no, I don't guess it is. We just had to get the crop up. And she's like, oh, well, I just thought it was going to be more difficult. And he's like, oh, no, it's not that bad. She's like, the worst part is dealing with these bloody bees. All right, so we are going to go ahead and head over to the shoemaker house and see about getting them to try for a baby. And then we are just about done. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and roll for Hamlin with you guys. So, Hamlin is on the last day of the year. He's rolling for a toddler. So he can't roll a 1, 4, 8, 12, or 15 or he dies. So let's go ahead and roll for him to see if he's going to live. So if he rolls... Oh, I have to roll a d20. Sorry, let me change my dice. And he rolls a 14. So he is going to live to age up to a toddler. So he is going to live for another 16 days. So he's going to age up to a child on here. All right. And that way we know he's already going to age up. And yeah, I'm going to get you and Mr. Shoemaker here to try for a baby. So we are going to go ahead and get these two to go on in here, and they're going to try for another baby, and hopefully we will be able to get them pregnant again, and their family will be able to be expanded. It's still going, but it's saying they're done. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and leave it here, because I have streamed for about 2 hours now, and we do still have one full day left of the year. Just got home, so I'm going to bed. Yeah, no worries. That's okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here now. I'm just going to play the last day off camera and age up Hamlin to a toddler and give him his makeover off camera. And then I'll upload that to the family tree, and I will put a picture of him on the community post so you guys can see what he looks like for those of you that don't go to the family tree and follow that. And then we will obviously be having a video. The next video that's going to go live is going to be for 1351, and that will be on the channel that you guys will see probably, what is today? Today's Thursday. So you'll see that on Sunday. So on Sunday you'll see a video for Ultimate Decades for 1351. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. But I appreciate all of you guys being here, and it's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. That being said, there is going to be a little bit of changes coming to our channel soon, because I am going back to work, and so I will be giving you guys an update on the community channel, like in the community post soon about that, as far as like how that's going to affect like videos and streams and things like that. In the interim right now, it's not going to really change because I'm just transitioning back in. But there will be some changes that are going to come in. So I will let you guys know as that changes, how that's going to change on the community channel, like in a community post. But just know that there are going to be some changes that are going to be coming soon in regards to streams and videos and things like that. So until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now, and I will see you guys until then in the comments. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Until next time, bye.